Rupert, you've done a couple of preliminary sketches. How will these inform your finished product?
I'm hoping that just the act of looking at the overall face will mean that I just get much more used to the face, and then to have them around when I go for the big one. Certainly the lighting, there's quite sort of dramatic bits of lighting, especially through the glasses on Bill's face there, and through there. And I'm trying to get a sort of a drama going through rather than just a lightness.
Very good. Thank you.
I suppose in your line of trade you're used to having to keep still for long periods of time.
Yeah, it's nothing like as much as the cameraman has to do, something like that, you know. But yeah, and when you're outside, you take in all the sounds and everything else that's going on around you. It's a kind of meditation thing, so it's fine.
Never having seen your work before, is this your normal approach, to block it in?
I try to block as much in it as I can to get a general feel of the composition and of the sitter. I always start with the face. As soon as I can get the eyes right, I have the confidence to move on.
Do you find glasses a problem?
Well, they are, because the reflection on the glasses change. But then, whenever you decide where the position of the glass is going to be, then that's it. You just flick. The first brushstroke is great. It's ecstasy. The next 15,000 brushstrokes, it's a nightmare. But then the last final few touches, that's what makes it worthwhile.
Although Mark's portrait style is highly realistic, he also paints abstracts and admires how Gustav Klimt's The Kiss unites both imagery and portraiture.
It's a beautiful painting about love, and love's a very difficult subject to approach in contemporary art, if not impossible, but he managed to do it fairly well. It's more about the psychology behind the person than the look of the paintwork. I think if you could find the soul of an individual, it's more interesting than whether or not you use more turquoise in the paint or big, bold brushstrokes. I want to show more than just the image that everyone sees.
2 hours into the sitting and Lorna finally begins work on her canvas.
Bill, just watching the rear of the canvas, do you have any idea what sort of style we have?
I'd like to think that at least one of you is going to come up with something that isn't remotely realistic or naturalistic. So, you know, a few of Dali's floppy watches would go down a treat as far as I'm concerned.
Well, it's almost halfway through the sitting and I'm really amazed by the differences in the three artists' paintings. I think it's almost time for a break, shall we? How have you enjoyed the sitting so far?
I've enjoyed it immensely. It was interesting thinking, what are they asking of me? What are they trying to see? What angles are they looking for and stuff like that? Yeah.
Tell me, do you buy any paintings yourself?
I'm particularly fond of, inevitably, wildlife pictures. Yeah. And what I like getting hold of, if I can, are the sort of field sketches of some of the artists. And it stems right back to when I was a little kid and I went to a sort of bird observatory, and there's a wonderful artist there. And to explain some of the birds to me and how to identify them, he did little drawings on a fag packet. Not my fag packet, I hasten to add, I was only about 12. But, you know, and I kept those, I've still got some of those things. And it's that kind of thing, it's the root of the process, of the creative process, you know. That's what I enjoy.
Wonderful. Are you looking forward to seeing the three finished works today?
I'm totally intrigued, absolutely intrigued, because I honestly have not got a clue. I'm not getting anything from the personalities of the three artists, which are very different as people, but I'm not going to jump to any conclusions.
Listen, we'd better get back and finish this sitting.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to it. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, go on.